By dawn, every person in Belminster had a bell tied to their neck, including one baby who had not yet agreed to the terms. The council had discovered a public health crisis. Peasants were sometimes standing quietly, touching grass without a scheduled objective. Then, Brother Percival unveiled Bell 1.0, a brass parasite for people who found inner peace suspiciously affordable. To opt in, villagers rang the bell once. To opt out, they rang it twice, which legally counted as enthusiasm. At first, the bell only warned of real emergencies: fire, wolves, plague, and bread getting ideas above its station. For 3 hours, civilization improved. 1 wolf reconsidered. 2 fires felt seen. The bread was humbled in front of its family. Then the mayor added useful civic notices like weather, cousin proximity, and whether old Margaret's cow was feeling litigious. He also added a bell that rang whenever nobody had praised the mayor in 20 minutes. By Tuesday, notifications had 3 levels: urgent, very urgent, and goat-related urgent, which outranked birth, weather, and most forms of marriage. Colin, the town crier, asked if the bells could stop during meals. The council called this valuable feedback and tied a larger bell to his sandwich. Next came personalization. Monks watched villagers until each person was interrupted in the flavor that hurt them most. People who feared geese received goose updates. People who loved cheese received cheese updates. Colin received sandwich anxiety because the system had a sense of theater. A farmer got 12 alerts about turnips he had already eaten. Percival called this engagement because the farmer had screamed each time. Red wax badges appeared on every bell. Some villagers licked them off for relief. This counted as daily active users. Children were ranked by bell score. The quietest child in class was sent to remedial shouting and given a cone labeled potential problem. The blacksmith installed hammer updates. The baker requested dough sentiment. A loaf cried during quarterly planning, and nobody knew if that was good. Nobles bought Quiet Plus, a velvet tent where servants stood outside absorbing notifications into their faces. Everyone else got sponsored silence, 6 seconds of calm. Then a goose burst through a curtain yelling about porridge futures. A snooze option was added, but it only delayed alerts until the worst possible moment: childbirth, confession, or holding soup near stairs. A black market formed around illegal quiet. Men in cloaks sold cork, padded shoes, and chickens trained not to have opinions. The council cracked down with silence licenses, which required applicants to ring a bell, proving they truly wanted silence. Bell Reduction Month launched with 14 ceremonial bells, a parade gong, and 1 donkey siren who kept apologizing with his eyes. By winter, nobody worked, nobody slept. The goats became influencers because they were loud, shameless, and already eating the comments. Percival rebranded the disaster as attention farming and planted bells in actual soil because metaphors were not safe around him. Colin finally formed the Belminster Sandwich Rights Union. Membership was Colin, his sandwich, and a mouse who had misunderstood the word union. The council declared lunch a high-risk silence event. Colin's sandwich was detained for unauthorized calm. That night, Colin fled into the forest with nothing but crumbs, cork in both ears, and the legal right to scream internally. For the first time in years, no bell rang. Colin whispered, "I am a man, not a neck-based announcement platform." Then the tree beside him produced a tiny brass bell, rang once, and whispered, "Your free trial of peace has expired."